shit. What do you call it when you arrive in a place you have never been before? Yet somehow it feels like you have always belonged here, as if in another life these roads carried your footsteps, these hills whispered your name, this sky once washed over you. It's nothing like the life you know, nothing like the one you dream of, and yet you fit here. Every sound, every smell, every glance, they remind you of something you can't quite place. And for a moment, you wonder if this is what home feels like. But the heart is a restless traveler. No matter how far we go, no matter how beautiful the place is, a pull that drags us back to the only place that truly defines us. Today, I present to you a place that captivated my heart and made me yearn to stay. A place where I can truly feel nature. This is When we mentioned our intention to embark on a trip to Kerala during the monsoon, all of them had the same reaction. Why Kerala? And especially why in monsoon? It was because of the devastating floods that struck the state in 2018 and the recent Wayanad floods in 2024. We began our journey with a belief that Mother Nature would be benevolent towards us because we held her in reverence and worship. We began a ride along the old Mysore road, which was filled with countless speed breakers. It was an incredibly irritating experience. Total distance to reach Kannur is 326 kilometers, and we had to go through the beautiful Nagaholi Tiger Reserve.
I wish I could spot some wild animals, anything for that matter, like a deer or elephant, something like that. Let's see.
Unfortunately, I didn't even spot monkeys or cows during my visit. However, the journey through the tiger reserve was an absolute bliss.
We are just going on the outskirts of Coorg. We are not going into Coorg or something like that. But still, the outskirts itself is so beautiful. I've already been to Coorg actually, so I've completely explored Coorg. But yeah, when I see this again, it just amazes me, all those memories I get back.
As soon as I stepped into Coorg, I felt a sense of deja vu. The lush greenery, the pleasant weather made me realize that I had to revisit this beautiful place again in the future.
Till now it was sunny. The temperature, the weather was sunny, and all of a sudden, just look at this. All of a sudden, it's fogged. It's drizzling as well. It's drizzling as well. Wow, what a weather, man. Oh, this. Wow. Virajpet. Okay, this is Virajpet. Oh, there is no visibility at all. I mean, zero. You can't see what is over there. I mean, there is a tree, that is all I can see. Beyond that, I can't see anything. No, the roads are also not so good. There are patches in between where roads are completely broken. So yeah, it's not that great. You see, in between you get these patches where there's no road at all.
Virajpet had bad roads and a slight drizzle, and this combination was not ideal. However, the weather took a turn for the better when it started pouring rain, transforming the surroundings into a breathtaking landscape. The unexpected change in weather added a touch of moodiness to the route. But I can't complain about the continuous rain or the challenging weather conditions.
Well, this is what we asked for, and we got it. Day one itself we got it.
The continuous rain made me feel the urge to pee constantly. This is something that happens to me during the monsoon season.
And what a beautiful river. Wow, I don't know what is the river name, but it's a damn good river. Welcome to Kerala. Yeah, Kuttupula. Okay, so this is Kuttupula of Kerala. So we have entered Kerala. And let's see, Kannur is 54 kilometers. Okay.
As soon as I entered Kannur town, it greeted us with traffic. The weather was unpredictable, with rain falling for 10 minutes and then stopping for 15 minutes. However, as we approached our first destination, the rain intensified. Fishing or public entering the beach was restricted. This was one of the most unique beaches where we could take our motorcycles into the beach area and drive alongside the waves. But we were unaware that this drive-in beach would only be open for 3 months out of the entire year. Additionally, due to constant rain, even entry to the beach was restricted, which was truly disappointing. The plan was to visit Kannur Church, Madai Para and Kottayur Shiva Temple, but this weather ruined everything, and later we came to know that we entered Kannur when the government had announced red alert in a few districts of Kerala, and Kannur was one of them. After spending some time near the sea, we headed to the town in search of a stay, and after multiple inquiries, we settled in a stay called United Dreams.
So finally we reached the stay, and this is our room. It's a very basic room actually. It costed us 850 rupees for the night for two of us. So yeah, and I have to show you guys the condition of my bag as well because of continuous riding. Just have a look at this. So yeah, this is on both the sides. So yeah, now I have to just wash my bag, and I'm already dead tired. I'm riding in this rain, and so I have to just go and wash this bag, and then I'll go to sleep. Yeah.
Since we learned that Kannur was under red alert, we decided to head towards the mountains. The weather forecast predicted very less rainfall in the mountainous regions. As we packed our bags, a sense of happiness filled the air, imagining the breathtaking beauty of the Kerala mountains.
Okay, my gloves is just too damn wet, It's not even drying. One problem about these waterproofing gear is once it gets wet, that's it. There is no chance of it drying. Somehow I managed to dry it some little bit with my hair dryer, but yeah, still it's wet. And this place, it just rains all day, you know. It rains all day. There is no limit for this. But it's not too heavy. You guys can see, right? Finally the sun is out. Clear skies actually. Nice. You know, it should be a mixture of rain and you know, like this, a moody climate or sometimes clear skies. It should be a mixture of everything. If it's just you know, like just raining all the time, you will not have fun riding. And same way, if it's just sunny all the time, even at that time you will not enjoy riding. It should be a mixture of everything. But whole of Kerala is just single roads. You will not find highways at all. I mean, it is there, but only in the what do you say, big cities, that's it. Otherwise it's all single lane. See, like this. So the traffic is more, and the journey also will take time. Not the travel ETA also will take more time than usual. But it's fun, you know, fun to ride in these roads. You will always stay attentive in these kind of roads, rather more than highway, you know.
We stopped to refuel Sri Kumar's bike and continued riding, but our stomachs grumbled, prompting us to find a hotel to satisfy our hunger.
So we stopped here near some bakery to have some breakfast. There are no hotels, man, apparently on this road. So yeah, we have stopped at the bakery to buy some chocolates or something to eat, you know.
Eating while admiring your bike parked right beside you, a feeling only a true biker can comprehend. The moment we caught a glimpse of the mountains, we were overjoyed, knowing that we were in for an exceptional view. And as we started to climb the mountains, the weather changed dramatically. It started to get a bit cold, and the buildings started to fade away, and the greenery began to be more prominent. The mountains were partially covered by the clouds, and it felt like as if the clouds were dancing on these humongous mountains. The roads narrowed down, and we were just a few meters away from entering a paradise.
Oh, we are riding into the clouds now. Wow. Man, I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera. I mean, it's a light foggy like feeling, but that is not fog. Those are clouds actually. Wow. Just look at that. What an experience. Can you guys look at that? We are literally going into the clouds now. Holy shit, man.
For a moment, I completely lost myself, and my mind was completely blank. It was then that I understood why Kerala is known as the God's own country. While there was still so much more to explore in this state, this particular moment will forever be etched in my heart.
I have no words to even describe, you know.
After crossing this mountain, we passed through this beautiful Panamaram river and finally entered Wayanad.
Well, I expected Wayanad to be very cold actually, because it's a hill station obviously, but it's not. It's not cold at all. Let me see what is the temperature. It's 23 degrees, man, that's it. It's not too cold. Actually, since it's monsoon, it has to be, you know, more colder because when I came last time to Munnar during summer, it was 23 degrees. So yeah, obviously I expected to be more cold, but no, it's just like summer over here. But the mountain, but you can see it's cloudy. There's no sun. It's cloudy, but the temperature has not gone down.
Well, it was 2 pm and we decided to take a break and decide whether to eat or to explore some parts of Wayanad. And we decided to explore before it rains, and then we witnessed this beauty. Though everything around us was beautiful, slowly the road started to get patchy and bad. Well, the plan was to visit Suchipara Falls and Love Valley, but it had something else for us to offer. There were many tourists who came along with us to visit these places on these bumpy roads.
See this zipline, viewpoint, all so many activities in Wayanad. More than nature, actually you can enjoy with some activities as well.
But as soon as we approached this Love Valley, we were asked to stop recording. The place is still recovering from last year's flood and is considered as a red zone. We only had a brief look at, and it was a heartbreaking sight. I couldn't help but feel so sad for the people who lost their lives in that tragic event. And as far as Suchipara Falls is concerned, only 500 people are allowed per day. And we had no idea about that, and the slots were already filled. So it was our bad luck. After a heavy heart, we headed to our stay to end our day. This was just a gentle reminder how hard nature can be to us. So please travel as a responsible traveler and respect Mother Nature. The day started by lubing my chain in Wayanad and exploring this huge property we stayed in, which offered nothing but nature around us and some adventure-filled activities. Well, today's plan was to visit Palakkad, but not through some boring route. Today's itinerary involved passing through Tusharagiri Pass and reaching Kakadampoil Viewpoint to witness the Nilambur forest. However, my first task of the day was to fill the bike's fuel, as its range was just 30 kilometers.
You know, there is so many shops over here named Gandhi Gramam, and they sell all Khadi products, but there are so many. I don't know if these guys, I don't know if Wayanad people just like Khadi dresses or what, I don't know. But there are so many shops, Gandhi Gramam, and sometimes it's called Gandhi Village also. Yeah, there's so many. And because of this moody climate, can you guys see that? See that in front of me? Wow. Viewpoints are just amazing. Just so beautiful. Thank you. Visit again. Okay, we are exiting Wayanad now. Yeah, Wayanad is over, man.
Just after exiting Wayanad, we witnessed a breathtaking and majestic point. The beauty of this place was much enhanced by the monsoon.
Oh my goodness, holy shit. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but oh my goodness. Holy shit, look at the view. Just look at this view, man. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Man, oh man, this is something. Yeah, have you guys heard of Monsoon Magic? This is Monsoon Magic.
After exiting the viewpoint, it began to rain, plunging the entire region into darkness. And from the Ghat roads, we took a left to enter Tushargiri forest ranges.
Oh, everything is pitch green. Oh, except the road. What a sight. Wow. This particular frame is just beautiful. Beautiful. So one thing I've noticed till now in Kerala is all the houses are just too big, man. They're just so big, and they have a garden in their home, you know. Now that is wonderful actually. See, every home that I see is just too big, and there is also a few distance, you know. It's not like Bangalore, everything is just clustered. Here, see, there's one home and then there is no home at all. Man, and then you have one home over here. And that too, every house is damn big. Now this I observed in Kannur as well, Wayanad also.
We were riding our bikes, enjoying the monsoon and taking in the breathtaking viewpoints. It was 12 pm and we were starting to feel hungry. So we stopped at a bakery to grab some snacks. Well, in Kerala, even bakeries have nature around them, which has become extinct in so many regions of India. The bakery owner was incredibly friendly and suggested several places to explore. Kakadampoil was one of them. He also mentioned that it was referred as the mini Ooty of Kerala. I'm not sure if the name is justified, but the route to Kakadampoil was extremely extraordinary. It was a perfect harmony between nature and human presence. And just like that, we started to climb a mountain and wanted to stop at a point to soak in the views and take some amazing shots. But
Just quickly stop here so that I can take some drone shots, and it immediately started to rain. So yeah, that was the view I wanted to take. Drone shot. Now it started to rain and it's raining heavily. That particular mountain. It was clear sky just 2 to 3 minutes before. You know, by the time I could stop my bike, it started to rain. So yeah, let's go. There's no point, because once it starts raining, no, it goes on for almost half an hour to 1 hour. So yeah, let's continue our journey.
as I was recording the video, Sri Kumar informed me that he would wait somewhere ahead. Unfortunately, I couldn't spot him, so I assumed he might be waiting at a nearby tea stall and continued to ride.
You guys, this isn't a normal steep thing, man. This is extremely steep. I think for each turn I'm going at least 45 degrees down. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Once I descended from the hill, I attempted to call Sri Kumar, but there was no signal, and I was in the middle of a forest. So I continued ahead until I could find a signal so that I could call or send my location to him. And finally, I could connect with him, and I waited for him.
ஹலோ, வந்துட்டியா? கீழே வந்தியா? எங்கே நான் வந்துட்டேனே, நீ இல்லவே இல்லையாங்க?
But in the meantime, there was an unknown waterfall far, far away from me, and this entire place was just a peaceful vibe.
தாத்தா வந்தாரு. என்கிட்ட கேட்டேன், இந்த பக்கம் போனால் பாலக்காடு வருமானு. நிலம்பூர் வரலாரு.
நிலம்பூர், ஆமாம் நிலம்பூர் தான் போனோம். நிலம்பூர் போய் நிலம்பூர்லேருந்து பாலக்காடு.
பாலக்காடு வராது, நிலம்பூர் தான் வரும். பாலக்காடுனா அப்படி போ அப்படின்னாரு. அதனால அப்படி போனேன்.
அது வேறு ரூட், அது இந்த மாதிரி சீனிக்காக இருக்காது. He doesn't know the plan, so yeah, he went on some other route.
Once we got down from the Ghat roads, it was just plain highways, and it started to rain. The rain was so intense that sometimes we had just zero visibility.
Finally we reached the stay in Palakkad. So this is called Abu Dhabi Residency in Palakkad, and it costed us 1900 rupees for a AC room, which is a bit of costly according to our budget, but yeah, it's okay once in a while. It is needed. So yeah, it was continuously pouring for constantly for we did ride for 2 hours in heavy extremely heavy monsoon, rainfall. And you guys can see, right, this is the Kriega bag, and that is the Kriega US 40, the OS 24. Both stayed completely dry, nothing is wet, and even my Kriega trail backpack is also completely dry. Riding boots, which is supposed to be waterproof, even water went inside that. So yeah, right now I'll just sleep, and I'll meet you guys in the next vlog tomorrow. Bye bye, take care, peace.
Our day began with drying our socks and gloves with a hair dryer. We then packed our bags and prepared to embark on an incredible adventure. Today's plan was to visit Kollangod village and then visit Irichalpara Falls, and finally end our day at Kannur. Total distance to be covered today was 151 kilometers.
It's been 3 days since we started the ride, and all the 3 days when I used to start the ride, it used to stay dry. It was not raining. Today's ride started with rainfall. So yeah, we are riding in red alert today. That is what the news people said. But in Kerala, they say it's just yellow alert. It's not a big thing. Yeah, so we'll see how everything goes. Okay, so first will be the Kollangod village. Kollangode village. Kollangode village is just 20 kilometers from the Palakkad, from our stay. As you see, entire Kerala, I am traveling only to some famous places. So Kerala is not just that. It has so many hidden gems. So many villages are beautiful in Kerala. Their cultures and so many things are there. But I'm not able to explore because we need a lot of time to explore entire Kerala. There is so much over here.
As we approached the Kollangod village, it failed to captivate us. It was merely an ordinary, unremarkable stretch of state roads. But once the views opened up, it was an entirely different world. At first, we were greeted by these agricultural lands that stretched along both sides of the road. This place not only enhanced the beauty of its surroundings, but also the people who lived there. Welcome to India's one of the most beautiful villages, Kollam. the flora and fauna in their entirety made me realize that although Kerala is often referred to as God's own country, Kollangode was created by God Himself and has become His sacred adorn. After an hour of enjoying this village, we decided to continue our ride. But we ended up spending another 30 minutes because Kollangode wouldn't let us go ahead. And finally, we continued our ride towards Kantalur. In order to reach Kantalur, we had to enter Pollachi in Tamil Nadu and again enter Kerala via Annamalai Tiger Reserve. We just pinned our throttle at 100 km per hour as the roads were just butter smooth. Finally, we arrived at Pollachi, a place renowned for its fresh, tender coconuts. We were also eager to sample the refreshing coconut water, but unfortunately, the sky opened up and it began to pour rain. Despite the weather change, we decided to continue our journey.
Okay, so this is the Annamalai Tiger Reserve. Annamalai Tiger Reserve welcomes you. So we have to buy some ticket and do some entries. Sri Kumar has gone to do it while I wait here. And last time when I came to Annamalai Tiger Reserve, everything was dry, man. Complete dryness. There was no green at all. So much of green was not there at all. Now it is so green, man. That is the monsoon. That is what monsoon can do. Oh. The roads are just so small over here.
Annamalai Tiger Reserve spans an area of 1480 square kilometer. It is also the habitats of Asian elephants, leopards, lion-tailed macaw, and the great Indian gaur. Despite the abundance of wildlife, I was unable to spot any animals. However, I did witness two buses stuck in a narrow road, which caused us a delay of almost 30 minutes. And again, it started to drizzle. And we enjoyed our journey through this tiger reserve.
Chinna wildlife ends over here. That's it, I believe. Ooh, falls. Wow.
After taking a detour, we visited the renowned Irichalpara Falls. These waterfalls stand at an impressive height of 300 meters, and the force of the waterfalls feels like a refreshing shower. If you are planning to visit these waterfalls in your own car, be mindful of the extremely narrow roads. After all this, we began climbing the Kantalur hills, which made every ascent extremely difficult due to the immense crosswinds. The winds were so strong that they started pushing our bikes. The weather was also very unpredictable. But all the struggle was worth it when we witnessed this breathtaking view. and we ended our day in a hotel called Lulu Homes in Kannur. When we woke up in Kannur, the whole village was beautiful, but the climate was confusing. It was drizzling, and all of a sudden, it was raining. And again, it was extremely windy. Because of these changes in weather, we decided to vacate our room in Lulu Homes early and had our breakfast in Lulu Homes restaurant itself, which was run by this old grandma.
That is some crazy accident. Crazy means crazy. Google Maps suggested this shortcut from Kannur, and this is the first time I'm doing this. Literally, I think this is some forest, and literally we are going through some forest. This is the route, that Munnar road, Munnar Mariyur road. This is the one that connects.
And it started to drizzle. Well, that didn't concern me, but suddenly it poured rain. And the entire region, the entire route turned into a waterfall place. As we progressed, the intensity of the rain increased to an unbelievable extent. Visibility was completely zero. This time, we truly felt the full force of the red alert monsoon. We decided to find a place to stay so that we can continue our ride once the weather improves. But everything was out of our budget, and finally we found a place called MSP Amma Cottage. The following day, weather seemed to be pleasant. Well, that was only for an hour.
Okay, so yeah, it started to rain, man. Till now it was not raining. What the hell? Now it started to rain. Let's go. Yeah. Somehow yesterday I made my boots completely dry. So yeah, now it's dry. I'm happy for it. But at a cost. And the cost is the hair dryer that we carried is gone now. It's not working anymore. That's because we have just used it like crazy. Now the route to reach Waterfall, you will get enormous amount of viewpoints, enormous amount of places, and then finally you will reach Waterfall. I hope sometime it just stops raining for a bit, like 10-15 minutes wherever I stop, so that I'll be able to take some beautiful drone shots.
The rain didn't stop. Instead, it transformed the entire region into a heavenly landscape, enveloping everything in a dense forest. So we decided to have some Maggie while enjoying this beautiful weather. As we ate, we discovered that this was the coldest day in Munnar in 2 decades. The temperature dropped to a chilly 14 degrees at 10 am. The rain, the fog, the chilliness, everything made our ride an unforgettable experience in our lives. Now I know why people said me to visit Munnar during monsoon. And while we were enjoying all this, just like that, we were at Wattavada checkpost.
Yeah, we have finally entered Waterfall, but we had to do entry. But the rules are, for the next 5 kilometers, this is completely forest area, and there are high chances of spotting wild animals. That is what they said, and we shouldn't be stopping our bikes anywhere. No photography, no drone shots, nothing is allowed inside for the 5 kilometers. Once you reach the village, yeah, you can take photos or videos, but for these 5 kilometers you aren't supposed to take anything. What a view, what a view, amazing view. Seriously, what an amazing view. Man. Okay, from here no problem, I guess, because the checkpost is over, and now we can take some pictures, stop our bike, and do whatever we want.
Did you know Wattavada is also known as vegetable capital of Kerala? Well, I didn't know this. Wattavada is renowned for its diverse agricultural produce, including fruits like apples, strawberries and oranges, as well as vegetables like garlic, beans and more. Entire village was simply breathtaking, adorned with nothing but agricultural landscapes. Each house exuded a unique charm and tranquility. It felt like I was as if traveling to another country. The place, the people, everything was an experience you just cannot miss. One of the main attractions of Wattavada is visiting the strawberry farm. A kind man helped us reach the farm. He guided us through a narrow path until we reached the farm. It was a beautiful sight to see all the small strawberries growing in the plants. We also happened to visit the blackberry fruits.
Good morning, you beautiful people. So yeah, just this is the room. So just look at the mess. Created everything to dry actually. My socks is also completely wet. My gloves is wet, so I have to wear everything again and step into that ice cold boots. And yeah, so today we are leaving. I've said this like a million times in this series now. I don't know, man. That is the same condition. So whatever is happening, only I can say. So yeah, now today we are leaving to Thekkady. So we will be going through Gap Road. There is other route, but it's slightly like 10 minutes longer. But it's a Gap Road, so yeah, we don't want to miss Gap Road. And then once we reach Thekkady, I'll explain everything. So yeah, let's get the video started.
Our day in Munnar began with a downpour. The rainfall was so heavy that the view from Gap Road was completely obscured. We even waited for 30 minutes, hoping for some improvement in weather. But all we received was disappointment. We continued our ride, enjoying the moody climate. To our surprise, we were greeted by the renowned Chinnakalar Falls. The disappointment of Gap Road was immediately replaced by the beauty of Chinnakalar Falls.
What a view, what a view, what a view, man. Seriously. We haven't reached Thekkady yet. Just a second. We still have 42 kilometers to go. But the route that we took, I mean, I don't know what route this is, what guard this is, but it's just mind blowing. And it's drizzling. Yeah. It's still drizzling, but it's worth it, man. Just look at that. Just look at that. Wow. This is too steep, man.
After witnessing all those magical mountains and clouds dancing over them, we finally entered Thekkady. Did you know the word Thekkady was derived from a word called Tekku, which means teak in Malayalam? So my wild guess is this place should have a lot of teak trees.
So yeah, we finally reached the stay, Deandale Cottages. It's not raining, it's drizzling, but it's sunny. You know, the sun is out, so that is something that makes me happy because all my clothes will start to dry now.
After dropping off our luggage, we headed to have lunch and explore the hidden gems of Thekkady.
Okay, the lunch was very, very delicious, man. Very delicious, actually. Just loved it. It is actually Kerala meals, but it tasted almost like Tamil Nadu meals, you know. Very good. So yeah, Sabrimala is also very near to this place, just 109 kilometers. So yeah, now what we'll be doing is we will be visiting one or two viewpoints that is called Satram, and we're not going to take the normal route to Satram. We are going to take a route which goes through Ellapara, Kuttikanam, Parutumpara, and then we'll be reaching Satram. So this is the route. So from our stay, this is going to be a loop. So this is going to be a loop. So yeah, this route will have few bit of off-roading. The roads will not be that good, but it will give you a very scenic ride. You know, the experience to go to the viewpoint, that will be very, very good, very good. So that is why I'm choosing this route. Look at the river flow, man. Beautiful.
The mountain, the river, and riding in between these beautiful tea plantations. Well, tell me, what else you need in life? A feeling only a biker can understand.
I knew it will be beautiful, but I never expected it to be this beautiful, man. Seriously, man, what a place! And to top that, the whole of Thekkady has this moody climate. Now that adds even more beauty to this place. Wow. Okay, so Kuttikanam. The route to Kuttikanam. Just look at this. It's fogged. No, these are not clouds. These are, fog. What a sight. Waterfalls, everywhere waterfalls, man. Everywhere.
Paradumpara. What a wonderful spot, man. The view was so mesmerizing. I was just spellbound, and honestly, I don't even know how to express my feelings or describe this place. So, you guys just see this beauty and let me know how you felt. After spending almost an hour, we embarked on a journey towards the magnificent Satram viewpoint. According to Google Maps, we had to take this off-road route. We were skeptical because of the heavy rains. How would this trail be? And finally, we put our faith on God and started our off-road journey.
It is going to be skiddy.
And then we came to know there is no road ahead as there was some work going on. Though we had a proper road route, we wanted to try this off-road route as it will take us through one of the most and best scenic routes ever.
திருப்பிடலாமா? வேற ரூட் இருக்குது, ரோட் ரூட் இருக்குது, வேற ரூட் இருக்குது. அப்படிக்கா போனா the road is closed. Okay, now we found another route that goes to Satram. Sri Kumar had asked some lady what is the route to go to Satram, and she said that this is the road. And yeah, now let's see where it is going to take us. So yeah, she was the one who said this is the road to go to Satram. Whatever. Look at that. Wow. Man, oh man. What a road, man. What a road. Just look at this paradise. This is the route that I said actually. The bridge that we saw over there, this was the actual route that I had planned. And because of that auntie, or because of that Taichi, we are in the route. What a route, bro, what a route.
Yeah, we were just few meters away from the Satram viewpoint and the off-road began. Well, in camera it can seem to be an easy patch, but in reality it was not. And Srikumar had an incident here. I didn't know Srikumar dropped his bike as I was busy concentrating on the trail. But few locals helped him lift the bike.
My god, Shrikumar's vehicle has fallen down. Oh shit. பார்த்து முடியாது இதுலயே போ இரு இரு பிரேக் பிடிக்காத காலை மேலே வச்சுன்னு ஹேண்ட் கொஞ்சம் லூஸ் வச்சுக்கோ அது பாட்டு போயிடும்.
After successfully crossing that patch, we witnessed Satram. It was a place built by pilgrims who trek to Sabrimala through the forest, providing them with a place to rest for a while. The place was extremely windy. Also an airbase constructed so that the military can land their choppers when there is an emergency. The time was 5 p.m. and we had to leave to our stay as it gets dark pretty soon in the mountain regions. We woke up in Thekkady with sunshine on our face and few drops of rain here and there. It made us happy as we can start our day with some good weather and dry clothes. Today we are going to enter Wagaman and then Pulikanam and finally enter Alappuzha.
One thing about Kerala, man, in every 2 to 3 minutes we are getting guard roads which is excellent. Oh. See, the first guard road was near our stay itself, and now again one more guard road. So many guards. You can actually go through main route also, but I am planning, but my plan is always to go through the interior of Kerala, not just go by highways, and that's going to be boring actually.
At the beginning, it was drizzling, but then it poured heavily, making hill climbing and descending extremely difficult. The entire Wagaman was deserted due to the rains, and visibility was almost non existent. Once the rain stopped, the views were like as if it was a painting and someone just pinned all the clouds over these majestic hills.
Now that's Wagaman. What a sight. If you guys come here, if you want to visit here, yeah, there are many tourist places, man, like Wagaman Meadows, and so many things. There are so many things, zip line and whatnot. There are so many activities you can do in Wagaman. So many you can find many resorts over here, and pine forest and all those kind of stuffs are also there.
Immediately after Wagaman, we embarked on a route towards Pulikanam.
Never ever miss Pulikanam, this route. Never miss. Such a stunning paradise, man. Seriously. It just makes me go wow, on every turn. Another waterfall which is in full force. Oh my goodness, look at this flow. What a flow, man. What a flow.
The monsoon transformed this route into a hub of waterfalls. As soon as we descended from Wagaman, the sunshine hit us, and then we realized how enormous these Wagaman mountains are. While we were enjoying all this, we just entered Alappuzha. Seeing the backwaters and the boathouse made our excitement soar. This was my first time in Alappuzha and it was absolutely awesome.
Complete dark skies. It is definitely going to rain.
Due to the sudden weather change, we found a room and decided to rest and explore Alappi the next day. We started our day by visiting the famous Alappuzha beach. One thing I observed in Kerala is most of the beaches have black sand and it made their beaches very unique. Public were not allowed in the water as the sea was rough. And finally, we decided to visit the famous boat houses of Alappuzha's Backwaters.
Okay, so now the plan is to go to Shikara Boats. We called one person and we are booked. He said us to come to this location. So now we are waiting for him.
This boat costed us 1500 rupees for 3 hours. It was an incredible experience as we had the boat for ourselves. Time flew by so quickly that it was already 1 pm and the boat driver took us to a floating hotel. We selected the fish, namely curry and tiger prawns, and they prepared everything as we requested according to our needs. It was the best lunch I ever had in the entire Kerala state. And then we witnessed the whole beauty of Alappuzha's backwaters. We arrived at a lake. Yes, it's a lake, but it appeared to me like an endless sea, stretching out to the horizon. This was the largest lake I had ever seen in my life. After all this, we reached our accommodations to conclude the day and pack our bags for our next day's adventure. As I packed my bags, I felt a mix of emotions, sadness and happiness, because I could finally be with my family again.
Alappuzha and its backwaters, man. We'll be missing this. A goodbye to this place. Today it's sunny, as you guys can see. Yeah, it is a bit odd, because for the past 9 days, we have been traveling only in rain and cold climates.
Alappuzha is so charming that even its highway stretches were just very, very beautiful. The plan for today was to visit Jatayu and then ride via Tenmala to reach Bangalore. Originally, we had planned to visit Varkala as well, but we were informed that tourists are not allowed to enter the beaches due to the bad weather. Because of this weather condition, I'll be able to enter Kerala again to visit Varkala sometime in the future.
Right side. Okay.
As soon as we entered Jatayu, we bought the entry and rope car tickets to reach the top of the Jatayu Earth Center. Well, it was a very nice experience as the place was not much crowded. This place is surrounded by hills in all the directions, and you can also reach the top by climbing the hill. It also has a Sri Ram temple, but I didn't find anyone entering the temple. It was kind of weird.
So now the plan is to go to Bangalore, and it's 636 kilometers, and that is going to take us 12 hours 24 minutes. That is because we are going to go via Tenkasi, Madurai, and then yeah, you guys know the route, Salem, and yeah, it's just the normal highways after that. And I haven't told my parents that I'll be coming to Bangalore today, so that's going to be a surprise to them after 10 days. Since it's going to be 1:23 a.m., I don't think I'll be riding continuously till there. We'll see. I'll ride till darkness, and then I'll just stay somewhere, and next day again I'll be continuing the ride. If we had left early morning, like by 6 or something like that, then yeah, I would have done Bangalore in a stretch. But now yeah, we are going through guard sections again, so I don't want to risk it.
And finally, we entered Tenmala. It's a small hill station. Well, after seeing the entire Kerala and its humongous mountains, this place felt small to us. But it was densely covered with trees and other vegetations.
Now the goal is to find a hotel, like a decent hotel, so that we can have a lunch. We did not have any breakfast also, so yeah, both are like hungry. We have to find a hotel now.
As this was the border, we just found so many trucks with zero hotels.
Everywhere there is lottery, but there is no food.
Yeah, I started blabbing something because I was hungry. Finally, we had a delicious biryani to satisfy our hunger.
Rahmat biryani. What a tasty biryani, man. Wow. So yeah, we have more 565 kilometers to go to reach home. But what we have planned is we'll ride till 6 p.m. and wherever we reach at 6 p.m. we are going to take a stay or find a stay over there near the highway itself. That is the plan as of now. Well, let's see. Windmills. You come to southern Tamil Nadu, you will see a lot of windmills. That is because you have a lot of wind over here. Yeah, obviously, right? Okay, so the time is now 6 p.m. and we have decided to stay in somewhere near Madurai, not in the town. We'll see whether we get rooms in the highway itself. So that is the plan as of now, and Sri Kumar is somewhere on the petrol bunk. So Sri Kumar is ahead. I'll meet him and then update you guys. I think yeah, here is Sri Kumar. மதுரையா? மதுரை இன்னும் 1.5 hour இருக்குது. போகலாம். கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்துட்டு போகலாம். கொஞ்ச நேரம் ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்து போகலான்னு இங்கே உட்காரலான்றியா? டீ கிடைக்குது, டீ குடிக்கலாம். இப்போ தான் பார்த்தேன், நான் இவ்வளோ பத்து இருந்தேன். வா போகலாம். டீ கடைக்கிட்டே போ. வண்டி அங்கே தான் போகலாம். அப்போ அங்கே தான் போகலான்னு தான் ஏன் நான் அதான் கேட்டேன். நீ பேடிக்கிறேன் முன்னாடி போயிடுவேன் டவுட். இல்லை So we stayed in the Srinivasa residency somewhere in the highways. And yeah, you have to just make a U-turn over here and then head to Bangalore. We have entered Karnataka. I mean Bangalore itself. That was the that was the border. Welcome to Bangalore. Now the real challenge is from here going to my home. Now that will be the real challenge.
As soon as we entered Bangalore, we were greeted by the typical traffic that characterizes the city. The excitement grew as I anticipated how my family would react to my return.
Let's see what they are doing. Hello. Hello. நேத்தே பாதி தூரம் வந்துட்டேன் உனக்கு சொல்ல சர்ப்ரைஸ் வரேன்.
No matter how far you travel or how beautiful nature may be, a mother's love will always be the most profound and comforting feeling a person can experience.